Well, greetings. It's the weekend, and this is your update. And I think the dog days of summer have hit us a little bit early because my boys are officially bored. Now, I've got some strategies in place for coming up with how to overcome that. And some of it involves YouTube and Mark Rober's Crunch Lab channels. Check it out. It'll keep the kids' minds engaged and doing stuff that it will be enriching and scientific and fun all at the same time. This week, over on the Yamaha Educational Suite, I saw an article that I thought was really relevant. This is by Cody Newman, and it was talking about embracing sales techniques as a way to engage people in music. And this is something I've been talking about for a long time. And this week's Essay Rewind, I'll talk about it some more. But check that out. He's got some really great thoughts and ideas about how, even though we're selling one of the greatest products there is, which is performing and participating in music, that just nudging people a little bit more and showing them the benefits of it is going to be very beneficial. Check out that article if you haven't seen it yet. Then over on the Podcasting Store YouTube channel, we did a post from a video by Daniel Battle. This is a really cool one about cleaning up your timeline in DaVinci Resolve. And if you edit enough videos, you're going to get all these stacks of things. You're not really sure what's visible, what's working, and all that kind of stuff. Cleaning up your timeline can help out a lot with that. Check out the short and you'll see how to do that real easy.
DaVinci Resolve for noobs. If you've got a bunch of things going on in your timeline and you've got multiple tracks, and in those tracks, some of the pieces are overlaid and actually aren't being used, an easy way to clean up your timeline is to go up to the timeline options, scroll down to clean up video tracks, and you'll have three options. One, you can change the color of the unused clips so that you can recognize them in your timeline. Two, you can actually disable any of the unused clips. And three, you can actually flatten the unused clips and it will remove them and drop the visible clips down into those tracks.
Super simple, super easy, very useful. Then over on the Boomer YouTube channel, we had another in our series of the Shires Day we did at CU Boulder. And this time Matt Nishida is talking about metallurgy and what goes into a brass instrument and different kinds of brass. Check that one out if you missed it.
Another difference that you find is brass alloy. 99% of the time you'll find that it's made out of yellow brass, right, which is a certain combination of zinc and copper. Basic down the middle of the road horn, if you're trying to find a job in an orchestra or really fit in a brass ensemble, yellow brass is generally the way to go if you're looking for more interesting color and character. I think what's interesting, what we find, is you think that a red brass bell, because it has much more copper in it, is going to be even darker, but the further you get to that red brass copper sound, you actually create a larger scape of sound color. So like at softer dynamics, it plays really dark and warm and full and luscious. But as you push the dynamics, it actually lights up faster. And so it's not as stable as a yellow brass bell, but you can really change the color depending on the dynamic that you're playing at.
So if you haven't been seeing those Shires Day videos, check those out. It's been a very fun series, very cool and informative. Then over on the Podcasting Store Medium page, we did an essay rewind, and this one actually goes back to the very first one that I ever published, which I titled Know Your Job is Sales. And this relates back to the Cody Newman essay, so it kind of bookends it, that no matter what business you're in, whether it's music education or music retail, your job still is sales, because you need to join together the needs of the person that you're trying to engage with what you can provide them. And that at its core is what sales really is. So if you missed this essay the first time around, check out the QR code over there and take a look at it. I thought it was really good when I wrote it, and I think it's really relevant still today. That is your weekend update. As always, thank you so much for watching. Comment below, let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe. We will catch up with you next time.
If you enjoyed the Weekend Update, do me a favor and follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channels, or visit our websites. This is Drew with Boomer Music Company and thepodcastingstore.com. Thanks for listening.